Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Fever again, and I wanted to just introduce myself a little bit. Sometimes it's weird. You don't meet me; you see me on the computer screen, and but I think it's more personal if I can at least try and be personal with you. and and anyway, I think it's better that way. So anyway, I wanted to introduce myself and at least let you see one of my lookalikes. So this is my son Tate. He's 8 years old. Say hi. Hi. All right, good deal. And so I just introduce myself and say a little bit about me. Um, I'm married. Been married 18. We're in our 18th year of marriage, which is crazy. We got married when we were like 11, which no, was okay. That's funny. Uh, anyway, so this is my family, uh, and we're in Des Moines, Iowa, where I grew up. And we're in front of this old mansion called the Salisbury House. And so there's me, my oldest daughter Jaya, who's 11. She's sitting right next to me. Our youngest daughter Stella, who's 2, in the little red looking outfit. Jude, up behind my wife, wearing the glasses. He's 5 years old. And then my wife Laura, and then Tate there on the end. My wife and I have been married. We're in our 18th year of marriage. I'm wearing the same sweater there as I am right now. Apparently, I like this sweater. And anyway, I grew up in Des Moines, Iowa. I'm gonna sit now. I grew up in Des Moines, Iowa, um, and I went to Wartburg College, got a religion degree there. I graduated and got married both in 1998. And then after Wartburg, I managed a coffee shop in Des Moines, Iowa for several years. It's called Friedrich's Coffee Shop, and we opened up a new store while I was managing there, and I had a great time with that. Coffee business is a great business to be in. Lots of relational interaction with people over something everyone loves. At least everyone that comes into the coffee shop. Not everyone loves coffee, but which is sad. Anyway, and after that, I went on to Luther Seminary in the year 2001 and got a master's degree in biblical studies. I decided I wanted to go take the academic route and not be a pastor. So I got a 2-year master's degree, wrote a thesis on the Gospel of Matthew, which you can probably find in the Luther Seminary Library if you want to. And then I went on from there to Loyola University in Chicago and got a doctorate in New Testament and early Christian origins. And I focused a lot on Second Temple Judaism and the Greek and Roman ethical context, ethical discussions in the Greek and Roman world at that time and how they influenced Paul's writings, specifically what Paul said about the law in Romans 2. And my dissertation, I wrote 400 and some crazy pages about how Paul was in conversation with Greek and Roman and Second Temple Jewish ethical discourses as he talked about the law and ethical living in Romans. Anyway, so I got my PhD in 2012. Took me a while. We had 3 kids in the process, and I was teaching pretty much full time the whole time, so that slowed things down when it came to writing a dissertation. And in the meantime, I've served in several congregations in various capacities. Most recently, I was an associate pastor in Albert Lea, Minnesota at First Lutheran Church for about 18 months from 2013 to 2015. And currently, I work at Okoboji Lutheran Bible Camp as the Beyond Ministries Director, which means I head up initiatives to connect with churches, church leaders, and families when they're not at camp to help enhance and strengthen their ministries in their own contexts. And that's my current job right now, in addition to continuing to teach, which I love. And hopefully that's a little introduction to me and get you a chance to get to know me a little bit. When I'm not teaching or writing or doing other things like that, I love spending time with my kids as much as I can and playing with them. Running, biking, doing things outside is fun for us. And I also am one of those guys who likes to be in the kitchen a lot and do a lot of cooking and things like that. And of course, I still have this love affair with coffee. And if you were to come over to my house, I could ask you which of 7 or 8 different ways you would like me to brew you a cup. So stop by Okoboji Lutheran Bible Camp when you get a chance, and we'll sit down and have a lot of coffee. And anyway, so that's a little bit about me and my family. My wife stays home and we homeschool our kids. We've moved a lot in our marriage, and my wife is an elementary education and early childhood development um, person, and she taught for the first 10 years of our marriage um, in various places in Minneapolis, in Chicago, in Des Moines, and in Waverly too. I taught at Wartburg College for a while. I forgot about that part. And anyway, and so she taught for a while, and then when it came time to our kids and just the nature of my job and moving and as an adjunct, she thought, I'll just teach them, and it makes good sense, and she does great at it. She loves it, and but my daughter currently goes to the middle school here in the Okoboji area as well, because in Iowa you can dual enroll your kid in public school and homeschool, which is a great deal. Anyway, love to talk about all that stuff at some other point if anyone's interested, whatever. But that's a little bit about me, and hopefully that makes things a little bit more personal for this class. And anyway, I thought it'd be fun to share. So welcome again to this course.